Start or end your day with this powerful prayer to surrender every area of your life to God. Here, every word is meant to renew your faith, strengthen your hope, and remind you that you are not alone. Whether seeking direction, peace, wisdom, or strength to face challenges, this prayer is an invitation to rest in God's care and allow Him to guide every step. Watch until the end, pray together, and feel the presence of God renew your heart. Share it with those you love, and let this message reach others who need comfort and hope. Beloved Lord, as I open my eyes this morning, I recognize that every breath that fills my lungs is a gift of your love. I thank you for this new day, for one more chance to walk in your presence, for being able to contemplate the light that breaks the shadows of the night, and for knowing that your hand sustains me even when I don't realize it. I know that just as the seasons are renewed, your mercy is also renewed upon me at every dawn, bringing strength to what is to come. I ask that today my heart be guarded against the anxiety that tries to steal peace and against the discouragement that sometimes creeps into the gaps of the soul. Give me serenity to deal with each unforeseen event, patience to wait for the right time for answers, and wisdom to choose words that edify instead of those that hurt. May my steps not be guided by haste or fear, but by the firm conviction that you know the path before I even begin to walk it. Bless my mind, Lord, that it may not be lost in unfounded worries, but that it may be occupied with thoughts of hope and gratitude. Remove from me any murmuring and teach me to see the small victories that are hidden in the middle of the routine. I want to learn to celebrate the details. A smile received, a heartfelt conversation, a moment of rest, an unexpected gesture of kindness. I place before you every person who crosses my path today, whether known or stranger, friend or indifferent. May I be an instrument of your peace, even in brief interactions. It gives me the sensitivity to perceive when someone carries an invisible weight and the courage to offer words that ease that burden. That even in silence, my presence can transmit security and welcome. Father, I also ask for physical and spiritual protection. May no accident, evil, or snare reach me or those I love. Cover us with your strong hand and keep us firm in the face of temptations and distractions that keep us from you. Give us discernment to identify what is not of you and strength to reject what seems attractive but leads us to fall. Remind me, Lord, that the day will not be perfect, but it can be fruitful if I choose to live in alignment with your will. Even if circumstances do not change immediately, may my attitude reflect confidence in your care. May my mouth open more to thank than to complain, and may I find joy in serving, even when no one is looking. Today, I renounce the need to control everything and rest in the fact that you are sovereign over all things. I free myself from the weight of trying to understand every detail and surrender to the flow of your grace, which leads me even when I don't see the full road. Teach me to walk with enough faith to take the next step, even if the fog hides what lies ahead. And so, Lord, I consecrate this day to you. May it be marked not only by the tasks accomplished or the goals achieved, but by your constant presence in every decision, in every conversation, in every breath. May I look back at the end of it and realize that at every moment, good or challenging, you have been with me, guiding, sustaining, and shaping my heart to be more like yours. Lord, as I follow this prayer, I place before you all the areas of my life that need transformation. You know every need, every space where hope seems to have diminished. I know that nothing is hidden from thy eyes, and that thy care extends to every detail, even those which I myself forget or do not understand. I ask you to help me deal with situations that are out of my control, for it is often in them that my faith is tested. When I do not know where to go, may your voice be clear to guide me. When anxiety tries to take over, may your spirit bring calm to my heart. Give me the grace to react with patience and wisdom, so that my actions may not be the fruit of impulse, but of the discernment that comes from you. I also want to intercede for all those who face trials harder than mine, for those who are in hospitals waiting for a diagnosis, for those who have lost loved ones and are still trying to deal with grief, for those who have nowhere to rest or do not know where their next meal will come from. May your help reach each of them in a real and tangible way. Bless families who are divided by conflict or distance. It rebuilds bonds, heals hurts, and restores trust where it was broken. Help us to understand that forgiveness is a daily decision and that reconciliation begins with humility. May we remember that no one is perfect and that everyone lacks grace, including ourselves. Lord, strengthen those who feel discouraged in their work, studies, or projects. It shows them that today's effort prepares the ground for tomorrow's harvests. Help us not to give up in the face of the first obstacles and to continue sowing, even when we do not see immediate results. May we work with excellence, not only to please men, but to honor you in all that we do. It teaches us to value time and to use it wisely. May I learn to say no to what doesn't add up and prioritize what really matters. May I dedicate more moments to prayer, to reading your word, and to socializing with people who strengthen my faith. May my routine be filled not only with urgent tasks, but also with attitudes that edify the spirit. I also ask you to give me the courage to face challenges that seem to me greater than my capacity. Remind me that I am not alone and that the strength that comes from you is sufficient for any battle. That instead of feeling overwhelmed, I can see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth and learning. At the end of this day, may my conscience be at peace, knowing that I have sought to act with integrity, love, and truth. And if I fail at some point, may I have the humility to ask for forgiveness and start over. I don't want to carry unnecessary guilt, but to live in the freedom that your grace offers. At every moment, Lord, renew in me the desire to be salt and light in this world. May my life be a reflection of your goodness, and may my actions awaken in others the desire to know you as well. It gives me eyes to see opportunities to help, even when they seem too small to make a difference. Eternal Lord, at this moment I want to present before you the decisions I will have to make. Some of them are clear, but others are still shrouded in uncertainty. I ask you to help me not to act hastily, but to wait for the right moment and the answer that comes from you. May I have the discernment to distinguish between a door opened by your will and a trap disguised as opportunity. Lead me in the way that my choices glorify your name and not just satisfy momentary desires. Give me the wisdom to understand that not every shortcut is safe, and that often the longest route is what prepares me for the destination you have for me. May I not tire of hoping for the best, even if the process requires patience. I also want to give you my relationships. May I learn to cultivate friendships that build me and draw me closer to you. It drives away from me the influences that distract my focus or that feed feelings of envy, pride, or bitterness. It teaches me to be loyal and sincere, but also to set healthy boundaries when necessary. Bless my family with unity and harmony. May our home be a haven of peace where understanding and respect are above differences. Strengthen the bonds of love, and may every word spoken within our home be tempered with gentleness. May we laugh together, pray together, and face hardship as one body. Lord, I also place before you my physical and emotional health. It gives me the strength to maintain habits that support my body and the clarity to take care of my mind. Free me from the excessive weight of worries, for I know that they do not add a single moment to my life. May I know how to rest not only in body, but also in soul, trusting that you are in control. I ask that your Holy Spirit will remind me throughout the day to keep gratitude alive. May I not need great events to recognize your hand at work. May I perceive your goodness in the simple things, in the food at the table, in the hug of a friend, in the message of someone who cares, in the gentle breeze that calms the heat. Lord, give me the boldness to share my faith, not just with words, but with attitudes that reflect your truth. May my life be a living testimony that following Christ is not a burden, but a privilege. And may I show you that hope in you is unshakable, even on difficult days. Protect me from the distractions that try to steal my time with you. May I not exchange moments of communion for the rush of the world. Teach me to silence the voices that generate fear and to hear your direction more clearly. May every step I take today be the result of your guidance and not just my will. And Lord, if at any time I feel weak or discouraged, remind me that your grace is sufficient and that your power is made perfect in my weakness. May I rise renewed, with my eyes fixed on you, knowing that I do not walk alone. Father of love, at this moment, I also want to surrender before you all the worries that I have been carrying silently. Often these worries accumulate like stones in an invisible backpack, and without realizing it, I become more tired, slower, and less attentive to your voice. Today I choose to open my hands and place every weight at your feet, trusting that you are able to take care of everything much better than I can. Teach me to understand that trusting is not just waiting for things to happen, but resting in your character, even when nothing seems to make sense. When the answer doesn't come, may I still be able to praise. When the miracle seems distant, may my faith not diminish. And when the day brings bad news, may my heart cling to the certainty that nothing can separate me from your love. I set before you, Lord, every plan I have made for my future. I know that many of them were born of my desire, but I want them to be shaped by your will. May I not insist on following paths that have not been prepared by you, even if they seem promising in my eyes. Help me to see beyond the present moment and have the courage to change direction when necessary. I pray for those who are losing hope, people who, at this moment, may be thinking about giving up, who feel invisible and believe that nothing will change. May your comfort reach them now, like a gentle breeze that calms the storm within. Use me, Lord, as an instrument to bring that hope, whether with a gesture, a word, or even a simple look that shows care. Lord, give me the ability to learn from mistakes without being paralyzed by them. May each failure become a step towards maturation and not a weight of condemnation. Remind me that in you there is always the chance to start over, and that each new day brings opportunities to live better than yesterday. Protect me from the pride that prevents me from recognizing my limitations. May I never forget that all that I have and am comes from you. May success not keep me from humility, and may adversity not steal my faith. Help me to keep my feet on the ground and my heart turned upwards, where the true source of life is. Father, I also ask that my life be marked by generosity. Let me not withhold to myself that which can bless someone. May I know how to share time, attention, resources, and even words of encouragement. Teach me to give without expecting return, to love without measuring efforts, and to serve without seeking recognition. Remind me, Lord, that each person I meet carries a story that I do not know, that instead of judging, I learn to listen, understand, and reach out. May my presence bring lightness and not weight. Welcoming, not coldness, support, not indifference. And when the day ends, may I lay my head on the pillow with the peace of those who lived according to your direction, even if not everything went as I planned. For I know that, above any result, what matters is to have walked by your side. Lord, as I close this prayer, I want to thank you for the privilege of being able to speak to you freely, knowing that every word is heard and welcomed by you. I know that there is no request so small that it goes unnoticed, nor pain so deep that it is not felt by you. You are a God who cares, who bends down to listen, and who responds at the right time with the exact measure of love and justice. I'm grateful for every deliverance that I didn't even notice, for the answers that came disguised as silence, for the doors that closed to protect me, and for those that opened at the perfect moment. I recognize that I have often questioned your ways, but as I look back, I see that every detail was part of a larger plan, which has always had my good as its goal. I ask that my life be a faithful reflection of your grace. that I talk less about my intentions and show more with my attitudes. May my faith be visible in simple gestures, in caring for others, in the way I face difficulties and in the way I celebrate victories. Lord, teach me to live with purpose. May I wake up every day knowing that I have a mission, whether it is big or small in the eyes of the world. May I understand that every meeting, every conversation, and every decision are opportunities to make a difference. That even when what I do is not seen by anyone, I remember that you see everything. Bless my rest, O Lord. May my body regain strength, may my mind be renewed, and may my soul remain tranquil. It guards my home, my family, and everyone I love. It protects us from all evil, whether visible or hidden. May no fear rob you of the serenity that comes from trusting in you. If tomorrow brings challenges, may I remember what I declared today, that I do not walk alone, that I do not depend only on my strength, and that I have a God who goes ahead, opens paths, and fights for me. Give me the courage to face the unknown and the humility to recognize that I need you in all things. And finally, Lord, I ask you to help me never to lose the ability to dream. May my dreams be aligned with your heart, and that even when they take time to come true, I will not stop believing. May I live with the expectation that good things are yet to come because the Lord is faithful and fulfills what he promises. Thus I place once again my life, my plans, and my future in your hands, trusting that where I cannot go, you already are. Where I cannot see, you already have the full vision, and where I do not reach, your hand sustains me. Thank you for being my guide, my protector, and my constant friend. May everything I do, speak, and think be for the honor and glory of your name, today and always. Amen. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive new prayers. Leave your prayer request or a testimony to inspire others in the comments. Share this video with family and friends who need peace and hope today.